Hi, I'm Dave Winters, woodworker here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and I'd like to show you around my wood shop. Let's take a look. It's a very small shop, and so I try to make the most use out of my small space. And so everything has a home, in theory. Here's my main workbench. I built this back in the 80s, and as you can see, it's got some miles on it. But that's character. 2 vices, one end vise and one pattern maker's vise. Probably my main tool. All the big power tools are on wheels, so I can move them into position, do the operation, and then store them out of the way. The thickness planer, thickness sander, drum sander, the workhorse of the shop, the table saw, the joiner, drill press, shaper, and bandsaw. Here are all the clamps. There's an old saying in woodworking: you can't be too rich, too good looking, or have too many clamps. Well, I got one of them covered anyway. The walls are covered in all my jigs. All these jigs are handmade. One at a time. Each has a very specific operation. In this room is my big lathe with all its tools. The disc belt sander combination. Here's the bench grinder. Another mini lathe. Here's another lathe that I have set up just to polish and buff. And then a drum and flap sander. Very handy. Here's my second workbench. That's where I do my finishing, really. A couple of new hand-carved vases. In this barn, I have my dust collector and my big compressor. Also in this barn is the lumber storage. Here's my little office / showroom. And I've got a lot of stock just now. Thank you, COVID-19. These are all available at the Homesteader, downtown Steamboat Springs. Good stock also on the wine bottle stoppers, including my antler ones. Deer and antler, deer and elk antler. All different species of wood, combined with inlay and some straight polyester resin. Here's a new shape I'm working on, pretty cool. Overlapping lines of inlay. I call it the feel flow, after the great Beach Boys song. And these are 3D boards, strangely reminiscent of MC Escher, in a way. Here are my friends: Rolex, Spooky, and of course Axl Rose. Isn't he pretty? My view out the back door. Buffalo Pass. Mount Werner. Here's some more of my friends on the ranch. That's Rowdy. Rowdy. Here's Cricket. Cricky. Well, guys, thanks for hanging with me for a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.